So he's been bought. Your boy Joao Felix has been bought. He is now going to be joining Atletico Madrid for because last I heard it was for 120. Atletico Madrid have signed Benfica forward Joao Felix for £113 million, 126 million euros. So look, straight off the bat, my initial reaction is this is crazy money for this kid. This is too much to be paid for a guy like this. Remember, initial thoughts, we'll break it down a little bit more, but initial thoughts is this isn't the prodigy aka Mbappe. This isn't the Oos. This isn't a 19-year-old Messi. This isn't a 19-year-old Ronaldo. So this isn't a guy who everyone is saying, no, watch for this kid. Mbappe, everyone was like, when Mbappe was at flipping Monaco when he was 17, 18, guys like, now watch this kid. And Mbappe was flipping scoring in knockout games in the CL as a flipping teenager. We all know what Messi was doing. Messi broke into the flipping Barcelona first team as an 18, 19-year-old. We all know what Cristiano Ronaldo was doing and why United went to go and buy him. We all know what Ronaldo was doing and how he went to Barcelona when he was, I think, 19 or 20 when he was at Barcelona, and how 21-year-old he was that dude at Brazil. Joao Felix doesn't have that same kind of heat. He doesn't have that same kind of heat. So initially this is crazy money. And I've watched footage of the guy. We all know about his famous hat-trick that he scored, but I've been looking at footage of him. He's a good player. He's a good player. He definitely plays well beyond his years. He definitely plays with a level of maturity. So he has that. But my thing about it is, so that's just my initial thing. It's like crazy money, spending too much. He ain't going to be Mbappe. He ain't going to be Messi. He ain't going to be Cristiano. He ain't going to be the Uso or any of these guys. Boom. He ain't going to be Leroy Sané. But there's another side to this. There's another side to this. And the other side of this is this. This is, sometimes in life you need to take a risk. Sometimes in life you need to take a risk. I'm sure everyone around here is like, geez, that's silly. But what if he is the next big thing? Because remember, he is good. Let's just start there. He is a good player. And whenever you have a good player who is young, you can always develop them to become better. There is always a chance to develop them to become better and greater. So what if Simeone can look at him and say, I can make this player better? So that's where the juice lies. That is where the juice and that's where the crux of all of this lies, is if Simeone can take a Joao Felix and develop him, because already he's been given the number 7 jersey, so Griezmann is out of there. So if Griezmann can't find a new club, you don't have a number on your jersey. So by him being given the number 7 jersey, he is already seen that you're that dude, you're the guy. We are putting everything upon you. All the pressures and everything are now on your shoulders for you to lead us forth. So with that being said, the other side of this whole thing is, what if Simeone can develop him, improve him, take this kid who does have raw ability, who does have a great footballing brain, who does play composed, he doesn't rush things, he does think about what he's doing, he does play older than his years. What if you can take him and say, no, let me make him effective? Because from what I've seen, he's pretty much a Carrasco. And Carrasco on his best day is tier 2. Yeah, Carrasco on his best day is tier 2. Carrasco is never stiffing. Peak Carrasco was never stiffing upper tier 2. He was like, on his best day, tier 2. Although now you probably see he's like a tier 3 player now. So that's Carrasco. So when I now look at your boy thingy, I'm saying like, okay, now I'm looking at him play. This is not different from Carrasco. But again, he's 19. He's 19. Case in point. When Henry was a young player, called it 1920, he was just a winger. And he was literally a pace merchant. That's all it was. All it was a pace merchant. And if it wasn't for Wenger, he probably would have just ended up being, a useful winger. And that was it. But Wenger saw him and said, no, I can develop his skills. Let me move him into the center. Let me improve his playmaking, improve his ability on the ball, improve his creativity, improve his finishing, improve just his awareness. And then we saw, in my opinion, the best player in the Premier League. So when you look at a Joao Felix, Simon can say, wait a minute, what if I can make this guy a truly amazing playmaker, a goal-scoring playmaker? Because I'm now hearing word of Lacazette. I'm not reading stuff about Lacazette. So you just have Lacazette as a striker there. So what if I can put him in there as a number 7, but he's like, if he give him a free role, so he can go out on the wing, he can go in the middle, but he creates as well. He also scores as well. He also brings the ball forward, so everything comes through him. Because again, as good as Griezmann was, Griezmann didn't really have that good playmaking. And I feel that creative-wise, I believe that Joao Felix can be better than Griezmann. I think Griezmann was just very effective attacking-wise. But Griezmann wasn't a dude who could, hold the ball up. All right, let me look left, look right. Okay, let me pass the ball. And he always played at a particular pace. And I think for Griezmann, he's always a player where you need to put him in a right system. He's very easy player to have, but put him in the right system. But with the Joao Felix is that, see, Griezmann, we saw the best of him. Griezmann has reached his ceiling. He can't get it any better now. But the beauty of seeing a young player is we just don't know. During Cristiano's early days, he could have just been a very skillful winger who did amazing tricks, step overs and everything, but that would just be a very skillful winger. But then Fergie developed him, brought the goal scoring, brought the effectiveness, ironed out the ineffective necessary step overs. Mourinho then capped it off with just be a sharp shooting goal scorer. We now saw one of the best goal scorers the game has ever seen. So it comes down to what Simeone can do. So it is a lot of cash. But again, it's not my cash, and it's not your cash. So, and the reason why I like this. Do you know why I like this? It's bold. Because Atletico going to be like, okay, we've got 113. Okay, we'll do a little bit, 20 million on this player here, 30 million on this player here, 40 million on this player here that no one has really heard of. Boom. But by putting all their chips in on this dude, it's bold. It's like, you know what? And the thing about it is that if, let's say, he comes in and he's a brick, he flops, I would still defend this move that they did. I would still admire the bravery of this move. Because I've always said for Atletico, like, where are you going to go? How do you advance? Then you're not really moving forward and everything. So by them doing this, making, I'm looking at here, the 5th most expensive transfer in history. That's a big call. That's a big call. And I think that it would be amazing for La Liga if Joao Felix comes in and his money. If he comes in and his money and is really great, Atletico gets some good players to now build and advance the team. So there really is a effective post-Griezmann era. I think it makes the La Liga very exciting because we don't know about Barcelona going to re-up. Real Madrid are already re-upping. And if Atletico now say, you know what, we're going to re-up as well. And Joao Felix now comes in and makes a big impact. Oh, I think it'd be huge. So we just need to see how. Let's see how he does. I don't believe he's going to be the next big thing. From what I've seen of him, I don't think he's going to be the next big thing. If I'm wrong, I'm happy if I'm wrong. I don't want to be right because the more amazing players we have, the better football will be. If we can have a world in 4 or 5 years' time where after Cristiano and Messi have gone, a world where we have Mbappe, the Us, Leroy Sané, Jadon Sancho, and now Joao Felix, even maybe a Hudson Odoi, all competing to be the best. Oh my gosh, that's an amazing world. Because this whole duopoly crap between Cristiano and Messi, for me, I found it boring. If you now go back to one, there are now 4 or 5 players competing to be the Ballon d'Or winner. Oh, that's great. So if Joao Felix now gets himself in the mix, and he's yet another player who says, you know what, I'm part of the money team, I think that would be great. So Atletico, you've gone in. You've gone in 100%. You've gone fully in. And It's now a question of how well this can be pulled off, man. So they say, look, so only Neymar, Mbappe, Coutinho, and the Us have moved for more money, man. So yeah, so no, but I think I admire Atletico for doing this. I'd admire them because I've always felt that they've been a bit too meek, even on the pitch and maybe off the pitch, a bit too meek. So, and I think that this because I felt that because what I said after Griezmann gone, Godin gone, okay, you're so screwed. This is the end of Atletico Madrid. So by them doing this, it shows that no, we have a plan post Godin and post Griezmann. Now let's see who they now pick to replace Godin. We now know that this is Griezmann's replacement. It's been given his shirt and everything. So Griezmann, you don't have a house anymore. Your clothes been thrown out of the house. So we wait and we seek. Your boy Half Hope's Hot, the YouTube channel is out. TV reviews, movie reviews, anime reviews, comic book reviews, and all that good entertainment stuff and some extras. It's out there. So click in the description box below for the link to the YouTube channel to subscribe, or just click over here to head to the YouTube channel and subscribe to the Half Hope's Hot.